Hey everyone, it's that time again. Time for me to go through some of my makeup collection and do a declutter. Today's edition is this one here. I have a bunch of liquid lipsticks and possibly other formulations mixed in here, but the majority should be liquid lipsticks. I feel like I'm cheating because I'm not a big fan of liquid lipsticks, and I could probably just throw all of this away without even going through it and be totally fine. However, I'm going to go through it all, do some swatches, but don't be surprised if I don't end up keeping very many. There are over 50 products here. I'll be curious to see how many, if any, I end up keeping. By the way, if you're curious why I would own so many liquid lipsticks when I don't like them, it's because I subscribe or have subscribed in the past to numerous beauty subscription boxes, as well as purchase many different mystery boxes and advent calendars. All right, let's get started. First product, this here is from Real Her, and it's called I Am Gorgeous. This looks to be very kind of pink. If anyone's curious why I don't like liquid lipsticks, they're just too dry for me. I prefer a bullet lipstick with a lip gloss on top. I will never reach for that. So this is the first product to make it into the see you later pile. All right, so this here actually is a lip plumping gloss. It's from e.l.f. Does it have a scent? Oh, it does. Kind of, don't ask me what. Oh, it looks very similar to that first shade. This is, well, I was going to say it's too dark for me, but I need to put it on my lips. So I'm going to put that in a maybe pile and I'll try it out later. All right. What else do we have? Okay, we have something from AOA Studios. This is Velvet Lips, which is in the shade Claire. Ooh, that one is very kind of orangey, which I don't do orange. That is what it looks like. Yeah, so knowing that it only costs $1, I have no problems getting rid of that. All right, what is next? Mystery. That's a frosty glass bottle. What does it say? I can't read what that says. It says BBIA. What? It's in the shade More Graceful. I have no idea what brand this is. Oh, again, it's very orange. Yeah, it's also a little separated. No, that is what it looks like there. Next, we have a product from Sydney Grace. This is in the shade Star, which, I don't know. Let's do a swatch. Ooh, that is possible. It's kind of a nudie brown with a little bit of pink in it. It has a nice, sweet vanilla scent. All right, this is going to go in the maybe pile. All right, this is from Floss. And what is this? They still have the packaging. I don't know. Okay, this is a lip gloss. My new favorite lip gloss. That's what they call it. I don't know if that's the shade or just what it is. Let's, has a very tiny doe foot. Ooh, okay. So it's a nice kind of peachy pink neutral. I'm definitely going to put that in the maybe pile. This here is from Estate Beauty. It's what they call a wet matte in the shade Treat. It's a nice kind of a neutral. For now, I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. Next is a product from Give Them Lala, and this is in the shade Send Nudes, which is a very warm-toned orangey nude, so no. All right, I have another product from Estate. This is also a wet matte. This is in the shade Snack, and I can tell through the bottle it's going to be a no, but I will swatch it. It is a very dark, rusty rose kind of a shade right there. Next we have from Huda Beauty. This is a demi matte in the shade Feminist, and this is kind of a deep, dark, kind of rusty shade. I'm going to put that in the no thank you pile. I don't know what this was doing over here, but we have from e.l.f. This is a lip lacquer in clear. I'm not even going to swatch it, but I will smell it to see if it's any good. Doesn't smell bad. I don't know how long ago I bought it. This will be in the maybe pile until I can try it and determine if it's still decent or, if it's gone bad. All right, this product here is from Salavi, which I'm fairly certain I got from Shop Miss A. It's the Hello Glaze Shimmer Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Sunset Kiss. And let's do a swatch. Oh, wow, okay. That is very peach right there. Since I'm a glass girl, I'm gonna keep that one. All right, this is from House Labs, the original products when she sold them on Amazon. Ooh, it has a very interesting doe foot. This is in the shade La Riot, and ooh, no. It's way too dark for me. It's like a rusty, brownish, orangey, yeah. No, thank you. This here is also from Estate, and this is a lip icing in the shade Peach. I kind of don't even want to swatch it, but I will because I think I know. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, no. This here is giving me Miami vibes. It's a very, very bright, peachy coral. All right, this is from Makeup Revolution, and it's called Sheer Brilliant. Again, I don't know if that's the shade or the product name. Ooh, this looks promising. Or not. Ooh, I could have used this the other day when I did the bronze latte look. It's very shiny. I really want to put that on my lips to see what I think about that. So that is going in the maybe pile. This next one, okay, this is from LA Colors. It's called High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss. Oh, I just broke the seal. I could have given this away to someone. Why would I do that? I'm not even going to swatch it because I think the seal's partially still intact. I want to say I got this maybe at a Daiso. I'm going to put that in a possibly could be given away pile. All right, this next one's from Dose of Colors, and I can tell looking at the tube I'm going to give it away. But for those who are curious, I will swatch it. This is in a very dark shade called Plum Queen. I wish I could wear shades like that. It's a very dark plum purple, which on me just no. But I find this shade gorgeous on others, particularly anyone who isn't quite as pasty pale as I am. All right, this is from Melt Cosmetics. It's in the shade called X, and it's gonna be my X. 2 seconds. It's a very rusty, warm, orangey brown shade. This next product is from a brand called Moonshot. This is the Tin Shint Shine, and it's a very dark, bright brick red. And if you know me, you know me. If you're new, welcome. No, this is definitely going in the see you later pile. Wow, I wish I would have known I own this because I did a recent video where I wore all Laura Geller products and I didn't know I owned this. This here is the Color Luster Lip Gloss in the shade Diamond Dust. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. Can you see it? It's right there. It's kind of like a pearlescent shimmer with a pink. This is going in the keep pile. All right, I have another product from House Labs. This is a lip gloss in the shade Alimony. I don't know if it will pick up. It's right there. It's kind of a golden honey yellow. I'm gonna keep that for now until I can try it out. All right, this is from AOA Studios. It costs $1. I'm running out of room on my hand. It's a brick orangey red. This is just going straight to the see you later pile. Along those same lines, this here is from Estate. It's a very dark, shimmery lip gloss. I know I'm never going to reach for it. I don't even want to swatch it. I'm just going to, toss it. This here is from Makeup Revolution. It's in the shade Adore. I don't know what type of formula. Let's do a swatch and hopefully I can figure that out. Okay, yes, it is a liquid lipstick. It's a kind of warm nude brown, but I've already kept some others very similar, so I'm just going to let that one go. This here is from AOA Studios. It's the Diamond Lip Gloss. I'm very curious what this one looks like, even though I just gave away something very similar. Okay, it's very pigmented and very shimmery. It's right there. I think I'm gonna hang on to that in the maybe pile. I'm a sucker for lip glosses, what can I say? All right, hang in there, halfway done. I just went through the first of the two lip holders, so one more to go. All right, this here is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's a vintage lip gloss. At first I thought I was going to keep it, but looking at the swatch, it's very dark and isn't super glossy. This seems more like a liquid lipstick than a gloss to me, so I'm going to let that one go. This here is from Laura Mercier, and this is a Velour Extreme Matte Lipstick in the shade Fresh, which is a very purpley pink and way too dark for what I like to wear, so I'm going to let that one go. All right, we have something from Natasha Denona, which without even swatching, I think I'm going to keep just because, hey, she's a little bougie pricey, but let's do a swatch. This here is in the shade Giselle, and that is what Giselle looks like. If I'm being honest with myself, I don't reach for matte liquid lipsticks, even though it's Natasha Denona. I'm going to let it go. This here's from Tarte. It's a Tarteist lip paint in the shade Home Slice. I can already tell I'm not going to like the shade, but I will swatch it. Oh yeah, it's very orangey, kind of a deep dark salmon, which just not for me, so another one bites the dust. All right, we have something very clear or white from By Terry. Don't know what this is. I don't remember where I got this from. I don't even know if it's gonna swatch. No. Oh, now I remember. I was about ready to say, I'll keep it. It's like a clear lip gloss. No, this straight up smells like rose. See you later. All right, this here is a lip crayon from Floss. Ooh, it doesn't even look like I've ever swatched or used this, so I'm gonna put this in the possibly giveaway pile. All right, this here is from Pixie by Petra. It's the Lip Glow, and I have no idea what shade that's in. Ruby, based off of that red. Oh, but it looks not as dark. Let me do a swatch. Okay, it's not super pigmented. However, it's a shade that I don't really go for. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. Alright, this is from NYX. It's called Slip Tease in the shade Strawberry Whip. I already know I'm not going to keep it, but for entertainment purposes, I will swatch it. It is a very berry purpley shade. Yes, very pretty. By the way, all of these shades are beautiful, gorgeous, but for me, who's very fair, very neutral to cool undertones, I really prefer nudie pinks or cool tone shades. So you're going to see a lot of stuff in here that you probably would love and enjoy that I'm just going to get rid of. Alright, what is this? It screams something I got in an Ipsy box. It's from Girlactic, and it's Duo Ended. Alright, one shade, never. This one, possibly, but since I don't like liquid lipsticks, I'm just going to let this go. Alright, this guy is from Ilamasqua, and this is a loaded lip polish. This here is in a kind of dusty, rosy pink, and yeah. Can you guess where that one's going? Alright, this here is from Makeup Revolution. It's definitely a lip gloss, and I want to say this came in an advent calendar. It's the type that has the tinted or slanted lip applicator. Does not smell horrible. If it has a scent at all, this is going in a keep pile. This here is from ColourPop. It is the Lip Lacquer Fresh Kiss. That is a really nice kind of chocolatey brown. That would have been fantastic for my latte look. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. This is something from Dose of Colors. Oh, yes, I remember it. This is actually a bullet lipstick. How did you get in this pile of products? Oh, okay. It's a little darker than I normally wear, but for now, I'm going to keep this and get it over in with my bullet lipsticks. You may see it in the future when I do a bullet lipstick declutter. All right, what else is this? Okay, so did I mention that these are a bunch of lip products and all of them may not be liquid lipsticks? Okay, so this is from, I want to say ColourPop. It doesn't say ColourPop, but it says just a tint. It's screaming ColourPop to me. All right, it was very comfortable drawing it on my hand. It's just darker than I wear and probably why I never reach for it, so I'm going to let that one go. This is another lip crayon from a brand called Bang Beauty in a very Barbie pink, which I really don't reach for, so I'm going to let this one go as well. This here is from ColourPop. It's a Lippy Sticks, and it's in the shade Fab. Again, that would have been good for that latte look. It's a nude. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. This here is from e.l.f. It's a matte lip color in, I don't know what shade, but let's do a swatch. Ooh. Okay, that is like a cool tone ballet slipper pink. And I'm curious if this is supposed to be a lip liner. I'm going to hang on to it, put it with my lip liners. Here we have a product from Koki. This is a liquid matte powder. It's a nice, interesting shade that I think I'll like, but until I put it on my lips, I won't know. So that's going to go in the maybe pile until I can give it a try. Here we have a product from Wet n Wild. This is the liquid catsuit, and it's in the shade Rebel Rose. All right, that is what Rebel Rose looks like. By the way, I'm right-handed, and this is my right hand, which means I've been doing swatches with my left hand, and why these are so sloppy compared to the first round of swatches I did. Wow, I have another product from House Labs. This here is a mystery product. There are no words on the tube. Let's undo the lid and do a little swatch. Oh, wait, is that an eyeshadow? That's possibly an eyeshadow. I'm going to put that in a figure out what the heck it is pile, because I'm not certain that's a lip gloss. It may be a liquid eyeshadow. All right, I have another one of those lip crayons from Floss, and it looks to be possibly in the exact same shade as the first one. I'm just going to let that one go. All right, here I have another one of those lip crayons from e.l.f. Oh, now it's coming back to me. I used to be into these kind of purpley shades. Like any lip product I used to get was kind of a purple. This was before I really got into makeup, and now I know better about undertone, and yeah, I'm gonna let this go. I have another crayon from Glow Skin Beauty, and oh yeah, at a point I don't need to swatch them, but I'm swatching them for you. That is a very dusty rose, not my jam. It can go away. This here is from a brand called Fluid, and it's in the shade Candy Bar. Just looking in the bottle, I know I'm going to toss it, but let's do a really bad swatch. Okay, that is a very, very, very dark shade, which just isn't my jam, so we all know where that one's going. Okay, I feel bad that earlier I referred to some shades as Barbie Pink. This is Barbie Pink. I'm not even going to swatch it. I at least could tell you who it's from if I could figure that out. This here is Amorous Matte 24 Hour. I don't know. This screams of either Daiso, Shop Miss A, Sheen, something like that. So I'm just going to say goodbye. Yet another product from House Labs. What is this? Oh, okay. This looks like a lip liner that wasn't stored with my other liners. Yeah, no. Just, it's very dark, so I can let that guy go. This here is a metal matte in the shade Soho from Gerard Cosmetics. Let's see what this swatch looks like. Oh yes, I bought this before or right at the beginning when I started my channel, and back when I was into kind of more purple tones. I'm not anymore, so I'm gonna let that one go. This here's from a brand called Floetic. It's the Find Your Edge liquid lipstick. Very different and interesting packaging. Whoa, whoa. All right, it has a little sponge tip and a clicker upper. At this point, I'm super curious about doing a swatch, so I can toss it away. Wow, that is like T-Mobile fuchsia. Very interesting packaging. All right, this here is from Woma Beauty. It's called A Little Bit of This, A Little Bit of That. Fairly certain I got this in a mystery box. It's in the shade Softy, and it feels more like a possible lip gloss or lip oil, lip stain, and not a liquid lipstick. I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile. All right, last lip product. You made it this far. If so, please leave me a lip emoji. Any emoji that contains a lip. This here is from About Face. The writing is so tiny, I can't read what it said. Something about last night, or I don't know. It's a very nice kind of mauve-y purple, but just, I know I'm never going to reach for it, so I'm going to let that one go. All right, let me count up everything, and will you be shocked at how many I kept versus how many I let go? Yeah, no. I'm pretty certain you figured it out by now. I have 2 products that are possibly going to be donated or given away. 5 products I'm keeping because 4 are lip glosses and 1's a bullet, and they really didn't belong in that pile. 13 products in a maybe pile where I honestly need to throw it on my lips to see if I truly enjoy the shade and will wear it, because I can be a hoarder at times and just hang on to something thinking someday, oh, that shade's not that bad. And then I never use or wear it, so I will need to get these on my lips to make a final decision. I'm lazy and don't feel like counting all these up, but there you can see those are all of the products I'm going to be tossing away and getting out of my life. I feel like I cheated because I knew I would just kind of, yeah, don't care, don't like it, don't like the shade. But hey, I at least did the steps involved in getting rid of those products. So I feel like I've made some effort in decluttering, if only slightly. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a huge favor, it literally takes you 2 seconds. If you could click the thumbs up, it really does help with my channel to grow. All right. Thanks, everyone.